I'm probably going to regret doing this challenge, but today I want to try to get 2 megapops on the newly buffed Cripple MOAB. In case you missed it, in what is arguably the biggest change this update, Cripple MOAB has a new AoE attack. It has 8 radius, 10 pierce, and 28 damage. Pretty much every time it shoots out, it will have that attack. Here are also the other balance changes done to the sniper. Notice that's all done to mostly the top path. So 120, which I currently already have, has extra shrapnel damage from 1 to 2. Considering the early game that we have, I will gladly take it. 220 from 2 to 3. 320 is unchanged, but 520 also has extra pierce from 2 to 3. Now, 2 megapops Cripple MOAB has already been done on this map. However, that was, obviously, you guessed it, with Geraldo cheese. Literally any weak tower, you can just add Jerry Fire to it. And that usually gets you 2 million, even if the tower is trash. But that's why I don't have Geraldo, because I feel like with this change, we can actually use the power of the shrapnel shot itself to defend. Also, I'm definitely not going to be able to handle the early game, sadly, because we don't have that attack only until the 5th tier. So I feel like that's why this challenge might be a little bit of a stretch on this map, and maybe not even doable. But even if it doesn't end up being 2 million, you will be able to see the carnage that this guy can pack solo come the late game. So that's what we're hoping for. Guess I'll just do 220 to get that out of the way early. So less stuff that the airburst has to deal with. Hoping I could just relegate the airburst down to the easy balloons, like these yellows, while this thing is able to deal with stuff like purples. Now, you're probably wondering crosspath, wouldn't 502 be better now that it has an AoE attack? Because you're kind of double dipping on 520, because it already has shrapnel. And trust me, this is better, because I did the testing, and you need the stun, the shrapnel stun, because with 502, sure you get an AoE attack, but it doesn't stun, and that utility is so much more important than raw, I guess, DPS, because like you would technically, I think, get more DPS with 502, but you lose so much utility, it's not even worth it. Speaking of utility, let's outbuff this guy too. Now is probably a good time to explain my hero choice, by the way. So the reason for Striker is the Pierce that you get at level 8. In case you missed it, Striker now at level 8 gives 25% to Pierce to all towers in its range. And that does affect Sniper's AoE attack from what I've tested. It does not apply to Shrapnel, however, which stinks, but it's still a buff regardless, so I'm gonna get that. And I guess we could use this now. I'm probably going back to the OG days. I'm also not gonna beat this round. So let's try, I guess we can get this in advance for round 40. But if anybody remembers the OG days of when there was no Geraldo and everyone had to resort to stuff like Striker and Pat Fusty for 2 megapops challenges, yeah, that was a wild time. I'll do Striker Steam because this round's hard. Solution, add glue gunners. This is going to be huge. Yeah, 012 slows it down so much. And that's gonna work. It should work for round 40 as well. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Sniper is definitely gonna be one of the more unique 2 megapops challenges because it's pretty much the polar opposite of most towers, wherein strong rounds is actually much easier than group of weak rounds. Like those pinks, I had to unsubmerge this up there. And before I get Cripple, I'll probably definitely get some glues, because there's no way in saving up 34,000 for that. Glue hose is going to help a lot, I bet. And main mob too. This actually increases the shrapnel damage, so it's worth getting even if it's only these balloons right now. But yeah, at what point do you think we save up for Cripple MOAB? Because there's no... Regrow's also, but feels like there's no point where it's going to be easy, where this guy can handle everything. But I guess I'll try to aim for, I don't know, like before the mid-70s. I think I'll also probably just get a mob glue as well. Relentless? Not sure. Actually, I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not, because the main mob already, well, stuns Moab, so do we really need slowdown? I'd only get this for Relentless, so in that case, forget about it. Let's just hope the glue hose is enough support. Those glue gunners are putting in some heavy carrier work now. If I end up being like 2k short because I bought these useless towers, then, well, rip me. But all is looking great so far. Aside from this round, I'll probably just unsubmerge this for the purples. Actually, forget about it. That's really weak. Okay, if I try this round again, what I should do is I should do strong and first targeting to occasionally slow down Moabs. But this is not good. If it turns this bend, then I can't use first anymore, because the shrapnel will be all over the place. Yeah, I think we run into our first tricky round here. Okay, I guess the play is to unsubmerge this up fully then, and hope for the best, but no, I can't chase it. I can't hit over here. Not gonna lie, I don't have a clue right now. This run's my best run so far, however. Only a couple balloons through. Let's try close now. Close for the middle shot. I don't know, though. Now we're chasing. And camos, too. Ay. This is gonna set me back so much money, but I think a downdraft would be really good because we can manipulate where the shrapnel shoots because I can just blow back balloons at the front, so maybe first can get straighter lines. And I can just keep this thing unstrung for longer while also blowing back ceramics. Just be careful with the pops being done. It's quite a lot. Back in first now. And see what I mean? Keep it like this so that, I don't know, we just have an easier time. Is this better? Marginally, I'd say. Oh no, definitely not marginally. Look, it's, as long as there's not too many balloons here, this can clean. Oh, that was close. We almost didn't knock it back, but this is good. Oh, this is so good. Well worth the 400 pops. So I'll only, I guess, have this do damage when, like, it's a hard round. Otherwise, we can just leave it away somewhere in the corner, like here. But that ought to do. Man, this is really Blast of the Past. Back in the olden days, I will let you know that downdraft was heavily used as a too many pops tower. Also, I'm turning too many stuff into these blues into, or this rams into blues. This is a problem because my shrapnel. Oh my god, the 420 can't even keep up with one wave because of those blues. My best bet is to try to have the downdraft do 2 damage so that it turns it into, this rams into nothing. But I don't know if that was successful or not. I tried. I mean, it does look a little bit better, right? There's only reds left. Back on strong now. To pop these down. Back on first now. It's actually pretty close to working. I bet with a couple more tries, we can do it. Idea. Unsubmerge the submarine. So that cleans up reds and blues as well. And also downdraft. I think this run is looking like it's gonna do it. Best run so far. Please don't mess this up. I think we got all cerams down. Only leads left. Finally. It probably took me close to a dozen retries there. But again, hopefully that's the worst of it because it's just the really group dense rounds. These are not as bad at all. I might also run by around 65. That has a lot of cerams and a lot of rainbows. So this is probably going to be another tough one that I have to unsubmerge and use my sub for, but hopefully after this we're fine. Also, occasionally switch it first so that we get this done off, just in case those beef bees are an issue, but it's really just the group stuff over here. See, no problem whatsoever. Glue this, and then now we can just lock him back in place in the corner here. 6,000 to go until we get the OP attack, but I think this round's gonna absolutely destroy me, just like the other ones. Round 70, infinite rainbows. I don't know, I feel like it's GG. How the hell do I defend this? I'm sorry, but this does not look defendable. Or actually, never tell me the odds. No, this can be done. Back on first. Have downdraft. Do the thing. It's really close though, yeah. Best run so far, come on, leave it on first. Things have never been more tight than this. I think it's good though, god. Only a couple more rounds to go. What's funny is that I can do all this and it might not even matter at the end if I don't get the 2-way pops, but we gotta at least see it through. I think there's some rounds here where I can simply just downdraft and get away with it. Don't have to unsubmerge like this round. Yep. Close is a good targeting for when it gets to the last bend here. And here are $100 left. And finally, now you should see this be much easier. Well, it's still turning some pinks into cerams, but that's, or cerams into yellows. That's because the shrapnel shot. Also, bro, this actually makes cerams worse. No way did I just get a tower that is harder. Because of the damn shrapnel. Does that mean that the shrapnel takes priority before the AoE attack? Because I swear, because like with 20 damage, it definitely one-shot a ceramic. How about now unstrung, or first? Okay, there we go. This time we're not causing pinks, but some shots we are. That's a bit strange. But the more we buy, the easier things we'll get. Don't forget too that the main shot does 280, so it takes 3 shots to break down a BFB. Pretty nutty if you ask me. It's just the rounds with lots of cerams out are a problem. Like, speaking of which, wouldn't this be bad? Turns into a bunch of yellows? Let's see, though. Yeah, I gotta leave it on first. Before it regrows. Okay, I think we're fine. Yeah, we're whittling it down fast enough. That's good. Next up, overclock, and then I'll do elite sniper. I believe on this wheelbarrow, doesn't have any line of sight if I put in the right pixel. So that'll make things more reliable, because right now, there's not really a lot of attack speed going on with this thing. This is so whack right now, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Turning these cerams into yellows. Can't wait for round 80 to hit, 81 to hit, so that there's no more of these shenanigans happening. But for now, it's gonna be a struggle. I'll try Relentless Glue. Maybe the stuns there will help. But that just puts me further and further back of getting overclock and attack speed buffs. Yeah, I gotta be really careful. Just one shot on Strong to turn a bunch of yellows. After we deal with all the yellows, back on Strong again. And here you can see we still have a whole goddamn BFB to worry about. I guess I should prioritize that first. Gotta leave it on first this entire time. I think it's over. Yeah, there's too many Cerams. God, why is this so painful? Next round's not gonna be easy either, because there's an infinite Regrow Rainbow Rush, and we still don't have attack speed yet. So even if we do beat this, which please do, I don't want to retry this round again. God damn it. Okay, new plan. Don't pop the BFB, just deal with the Ceram wave first, and I think that's much easier, yeah. The main AoE attack is good now, because we don't have to rely on angles, unlike the Shrapnel Shot. So that saved us there. And Relentless Glue coming in clutch too, but yeah, as far as what I'm worried about, or should I be worried, can we keep up? Alright, as long as we don't pop the BFBs in anything, we can keep up, so I think we're all right now. Yeah, we good. Now we're running into Super Ceram territory, so it only takes like 1 or 2 shots now to break down Cerams. Just watch this, yeah. Look, no yellows, guys. Just Cerams, which is very easy to take care of. There's OC coming up right now. It's time for Cripple MOAB to go ham, though. So leaving on first C, we're doing just fine. And here, 0 pops. I don't know if I also messed up Striker's placement. As in, does Striker reach the Sniper over here? Judging by the range change when we move a Sniper on and off the Cripple MOAB, I think so. Thankfully, we got the spot just right, because any lower, and I think Striker would probably start hitting Zoom Ds. There's Elite Sniper, by the way, so an extra 33% attack speed to make this even easier. Next up, probably Absolute Zero, and that'll be the end to our pain and suffering, hopefully. Yeah, this is just so satisfying, watching this max attack speed Elite Sniper just go ham and stunning everything. What I should do also for the harder rounds is change charting, so instead of leaving on a first, maybe I ran a shot on last, because if you didn't know, Cripple MOAB stuns for a very long time. Like, let's just do one shot on the ZMGs there, and it takes like 3 to 4 seconds. Talking about MOABs then, I think they get stunned for like 7. So we just do that so that we spread the stuns apart, rather than overlapping them, and then that would just waste a lot of, you know, support / utility. This round's looking like our first adversity since the 70s, because those ZMGs are going really far. Once again, one shot Strong, back to first. It's kind of like that. Might I need a downdraft here? Or can I hold? Ideally, I'd like to hold, because the extra damage that Cripple MOAB does will apply to the Absolute Zero ability and the downdraft that I use, so I guess if I can get away with it, I wouldn't use it, but it's getting to the last bend here. I think I'll just put it back in follow mouse again. After all, we still have about 30,000 pops to spare, is that right? 5,000 here and 8,000 here, yeah. Pretty close to like 30,000 left. Oh, hang on. This round's kind of ugly. Ain't no way I'm gonna die to camo regrow purples, am I? On the good news, I have this up now. No, I don't. I'm 5k off. I forgot to take into account the snowstorm. Okay, this should be fine though, with what do you call it? The glues, right? If I change this to Strong now, is that bad? That's pretty bad. I'll do this to freeze everything then. Back in Strong again. Downdraft is gonna be MVP here. You heard it here first. Look at all those Cerams. I think we're gonna get overwhelmed though. How about one Striker ability too? For a couple hundred damage. Nope, that's too many FMOABs. Or is it? It's now in first. There's a chance we can actually clutch up. Wait. Snowstorm? Nope. I think it's close enough though that retrying will probably do it. Like for one, I probably bet it's worth at least radar scanning so that the glue can actually glue balloons earlier. Send me back Absolute Zero a little bit, but if I get up by 98, I'm good. Yeah, this looks a lot better. I'm keeping all the purples at the beginning of the track thanks to downdrafts, and maybe this will allow me to pop more Cerams until I need to panic. I'll use this to freeze now. And how are we doing? Back to first now. We still didn't get every DDT yet, so I don't know. Back in first, do this. Final Striker. And good news, I have Snowstorm up again, but there's still so many FMOABs here. Maybe I should entertain the idea of a glue back here as well. Further back, but nope, this run is much better, much better. Let's move this away now so it stops attacking, and nice. Another hard round complete. Well, until the next round, which is another really, really dense round, so crap, good luck. As painful as this is, I'm having a fun time. at the very least, seeing such a weird tower. Almost get 2 million pops at this rate. There's absolute zero. Bit late to get to this round, but I'll use it anyways to perma-freeze those UMGs. Yeah, this round isn't bad at all. With remaining money, I don't need any help against the bad, especially with this guy, so I'll probably just spend as much on Sabos as possible. And that'll be all she wrote. Just a couple of BFBs from these UMGs left. Keep it on first with this nice angle here, so the shrapnel works well. And the AoE attack. Alright, 4 rounds to go. Huh, that was easy. This is not easy. Let's take it slow here. Can I buy Sabo in the middle of the round? Yes, I can. That's good. The AoE attack isn't much, but it's honest work. I see we're doing like 1.5k per shot here. Slow and steady wins the race, everybody. This doesn't look any harder than 96. At least that's what I like to believe. The ZMGs are really far back, just like 96. Another freeze. Sabo this part for sure. So many abilities gotta keep track of. At this point, it's not ever worth using the Striker level 3 stun, because this thing already stuns. And it would just be unnecessary damage. We're just here for the Pierce. That's all. And we're dipping. This is bad here. Nope, too many F-mobs. What do I do? Well, we have Relentless now. Doing the thing that it likes to do. Absolute zero. Yeah, I can't waste any shots now on the ZMGs. Come on. Clean up faster, will ya? This is tight, I tell ya. It's now becoming a concern for the ZMGs because they pop to beefies. And they're pretty damn close to the exit. I'll Sabo here. I'll use absolute zero, and come on. How many beefies is that? The good news is that they're kind of spaced apart, so that should help us a little bit. Another freeze, and another one. I'll change to close starting now. And another one, and another one, and I think this does it. Right? Nice. Nice. The strongest Cripple MOAB you'll ever see, ladies and gents. I bet I could get away with this round without using Absolute Zero or Chinook, right? Not a lot of balloons. Nice. Wait, what the hell? Hold on. My elite sniper did 16,000 pops. I don't know if I made it or not. I might have gotten it off by 1 pixel. That's so infuriating. Because I don't think it's hitting here, right? We'll see for the bad here. Don't attack. No. But it was sneakily doing a thing there. Because I was looking at the pops and I was like, why is it not closer than 2 million than I thought? And now I know the reason why. It does look like if we add everything else up, though, we're not at, like, we're still above 2 million, but we can only see after this here. Crossing fingers. Did I goof, or are we still okay? I think we're okay, but barely. 8, 9, wow. You could not have made that any closer, guys. 2,000 over. I might have quit this game if that 1 pixel made a difference, but luckily, we come through. GG. That's Cripple MOAB without Geraldo. 2 million pops. Only possible due to its new AoE attack.